Good afternoon. Spring Convocation 2024 will officially begin with the graduate processional. Please rise if you are able. Please remain standing for the procession of faculty and the platform party. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem performed by Ms. Hannah Pagenkoff.
Please join me in singing together.
Please be seated. Welcome, everyone, to Convocation 2024. I'm Dawn Farrell, Chancellor of Mount Royal University. It is my distinct honor to declare Convocation assembled for the granting of degrees in the Faculty of Health, Community, and Education. I would like to thank the Highland Pipers for leading our procession, and thank you as well to our national anthem singer, Ms. Hannah Pagenkoff. Let's give them a hand. I would now like to invite Dr. Tim Rowley, President and Vice Chancellor of Mount Royal University, to introduce some of our special guests and share a few words to get us started.
Good afternoon, everyone, and before I acknowledge the platform party, I would like to take a few moments to acknowledge the land on which we are situated. Mount Royal University is situated on an ancient and storied land that is steeped in ceremony and history that until recently was occupied exclusively by people indigenous to this location. With gratitude and reciprocity, Mount Royal acknowledges the relationship to the land, all beings, the songs, the stories, and the teachings of the Siksika Nation, the Piikani Nation, the Kainai Nation, the Ithka Stoney Nakoda Nation, consisting of the Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Good Stoney Nations, and the people of the Tsuut'ina Nation and the Métis. When I was going to school, I did not learn that at the verbal negotiations held to discuss Treaty 7 between the nations and the Crown and Canadian government, Indigenous people assumed that the hereditary lands would be shared and a cooperative future would be built together that was to last as long as the grass grows, the sun shines, and the rivers flow. However, many of the verbal promises made to these nations were not reflected in the written treaty of Treaty 7 created by the Crown and Canadian government. Even then, many of the promises that were included in the written version had been broken. Sadly, what followed were policies of cultural genocide and assimilation that caused profound harm. The original people of these lands were confined to reserves, prohibited from pursuing traditional practices, and forced to send their children to residential schools. So rather than building a meaningful and mutually beneficial relationship, there was dispossession and exploitation and systems of economic and social marginalization. The good news, ladies and gentlemen, is that here at Mount Royal University, we are committed to advancing the success of Indigenous learners and respectfully supporting Indigenous cultural identities and integrity leading to a good life in all aspects. Mount Royal will challenge settler colonialism and systemic racism and discrimination by addressing the legacy of broken promises and rebuilding relationships between Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples. And this includes all of us who live at the confluence of the Elbow and Bow Rivers, a place referred to by the Siksika, the Piikani, and the Kainai nations as Mohkinsis, and by the Ithka Stoney Nakota nations as Wichitspa, and by the Tsuut'ina as Gitsitsi. Mount Royal will meet these goals by committing to the calls of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, as well as adopting and applying the principles of the United Nations Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous People. I would now like to take a minute to remind you to please silence your electronic devices if you could. That would be much appreciated. And I would also like to acknowledge many of the members here in the platform party. We have Dr. Chad London, our Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Stephen Price, the Dean for the Faculty of Health, Community and Education, Ms. Jerry Lynn Googlis, University Registrar, Elder McSeacom, who I'll call up in a moment, our alumni speaker, Nicole Heavyshields, and our honorary degree recipient, Roy Bearchief. We also have representatives from Mount Royal University's executive leadership team and senior leaders. We have deans, vice deans, associate deans of Mount Royal's faculties. We have members of our Board of Governors and our Foundation Board of Directors, and many, many faculty members who are here to support our students. If you could take a moment to help me acknowledge the platform party. I would now like to introduce Elder McSeacom, who will open this convocation. On campus, he serves as an elder and spiritual advisor, and he received an honorary Doctor of Laws from MRU in 2021. Dr. Elder McSeacom, would you please join me at the front of the stage? Elder McSeacom.
Yeah, this afternoon, it's a sense of happy emotion that I'm going to do what I need to do. One of the things we do in life, I would say, 69 years ago, my brother, Roy Bearchief, and I entered residential school. I never knew in the future we're going to endeavor to travel wide areas of challenges. And I can't help but think of the challenges as I stand here. It's with perseverance. It's with challenge. It's loving this person first before you love what you do. That's what kept us going. And to stand here is such a proud moment that my brother is being honored today. What I'm going to do this afternoon, I'm going to sing my personal warrior song. And I'm going to pass my good fortune to all of you as a battle soldier for many years. It's a battle out there, but you will be winners if you put your courage to work. So I'm going to sing my personal battle song to honor all of you and your parents and everybody here, especially my brother, Roy. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey. Hey, 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 oh, exit to the march, hey, oh, my God, hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, 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 hey,
Thank you, Elder McSeacom. You know, ladies and gentlemen, Elder McSeacom has given many greetings and opened many convocation ceremonies for us, and that was a very special opening. So thank you so much, Elder McSeacom. Ladies and gentlemen, as president of Mount Royal University, I can confidently share with you that convocation is absolutely the best part of my job. It's a moment of great tradition and honor, and the Mount Royal University community comes together to coordinate this event where the stands are packed and the gymnasium sometimes vibrates with excitement, all in recognition of the graduates who are looking up at me right now. I started this ceremony by introducing some of the folks that are up here with me, but I would like to extend greetings to the friends and family who are here enthusiastically supporting the class of 2024, the many MRU staff and faculty that are with us today all around the room. They're here because they care about our students. Those of you joining us on the live stream, welcome. And of course, our esteemed graduates. Can I get a round of applause for all of you? Thank you. After years of being involved in convocation, what continues to be remarkable to me is that each of you have your own story. The story includes your guiding light, your North Star, perhaps the source of inspiration that made you choose Mount Royal to begin with. You're all here to receive your degrees, your diplomas, and acknowledge all of your wonderful accomplishments. It is your curiosity and commitment to learn and grow in your discipline that now bonds you to each other, to your peers, and to the many professors you encountered, and to the others you come in contact with, many of whom have actually benefited from the knowledge that you have shared with them. This is the true power of an MRU education. It requires connection to expand our ideas and thoughts and the willingness to share with others. Today is a formal marker of the end of your academic program, but many of us who have been in the same position as you know that the truth is once you start down this path, your education never truly ends. Indeed, the hallmark of a university education that it opens one door, then another, and then another, until you look back in disbelief at how far you have traveled. And if we've done our jobs right, you make it to the end of your program with a sense of pride and fulfillment. You have an appreciation for everything you've learned and contributed during your time at Mount Royal, and maybe, just maybe, you feel like you want to continue that journey of asking questions and finding answers in the many years that follow when you stop being a formal student. I believe the ability to seek and understand is the foundation of a broad liberal education, which is what we strive for here at Mount Royal. Your education, which gives you the skills that are in high demand, the skills to adapt to change, and perhaps most importantly, the skills to lead meaningful and productive lives. On the surface, learning, it seems so straightforward in some regards, but anyone who has raised their hands to counter the opinion of a classmate, or has been the classmate who has had to sit patiently while your brilliant contribution is now being questioned, I know it is not easy. You have to actively listen, you have to resist the urge to dismiss or discount, and instead, we have to listen. This is the very thing, the foundation to a university education, and you, graduates, know how to do it. Each time we dare to learn in this way, it allows us to make sense of a difficult situation and draw on those experiences, these moments of friction, to better understand our neighbor, our colleague, or the world around us. And once you have mastered this, you can use it for good. If ever there was a time in our history to use skills of inquiry to seek to understand the points of views of others, it is now. The world needs people like you. My hope is that you will take what you have learned to help others, be the person who isn't afraid to ask questions, and contribute to positive change within your communities. I've already seen this demonstrated many times over amongst our students, but I'd like to shout out one today at the ceremony. Connor Blake, where are you, Connor? Connor, give us a wave somewhere. There we go, hey Connor. Connor Blake, who is graduating today with a Bachelor of Health and Physical Education, is a wonderful example of this. Connor is an accomplished student athlete at MRU. He was the captain of the men's hockey team and recently played his 100th game as a Cougar. As you can imagine, the star player has much to be proud of on the ice. But what has stood out to me and many others in his program and athletics department is his ability to be a student while also sharing his talent and skill and knowledge with others. During his time at MRU, Connor volunteered with Heroes Hockey, a charity that offers free programs with the goal of empowering marginalized youth through hockey. Connor was also involved with the Autism Asperger's Friendship Society of Calgary, where he helped launch the organization's first on-ice program. Connor was the first recipient of the Tim Callahan Memorial Scholarship, named after a fellow MRU Cougars hockey captain. And in March, Connor was awarded the prestigious Brian Fleming Award, which recognizes outstanding student athletes who excel in academics, athletics, and community involvement. When considering all that Connor has achieved through his studies and in the community, it is no surprise that he plans to be a physical education teacher in the future. But first, he is off to continue his hockey career with the Adirondack Thunder in New York. Good for you, Connor, and good luck with the Thunder. Let's give him a round of applause. Now, I could stand here calling out all our amazing students, but we'll never leave here this afternoon. My hope, though, is all of you leave feeling like you have received everything you could have possibly during your time at MRU, and you're aware of the gifts that you have given yourself and to the people who are dear to you. Graduates, each of you have benefited from a world-class teaching faculty, instructors who knew you by name, knew your goals, and knew your aspirations, and staff were also committed to your success, whether you met them in person or they were toiling in the background. Graduates, may I ask you to give the world-class teaching faculty and our staff a round of applause for helping to get you where you are today. Thank you for that. We all need a shot in the arm on occasion. There's another very important group of people who have helped pave the way for you, your friends and your family. Today, they celebrate you. Many of them are in the stands. Many are joining on live stream. May I ask you to give a round of applause to all those people who helped get you here today. That's for all the moms, dads, boyfriends, girlfriends, children, employers. It takes a village. It is now my pleasure to invite back to the podium the Chancellor of our university, Dawn Farrell, to share her remarks. Madam Chancellor.
Thank you, President Rowley, and let's give another big hand of applause for our president and his team. As we leave a long, cold spring here in Alberta and hopefully move into a nice, hot summer with just a titch of rain so we don't have a drought, you are all getting ready to enter what will be the next season of what will likely be some very long lives. This graduating class goes out into the world ever more savvy, more educated, more talented, and more confident than any before you. Your generation has so many attributes that position you all for success. You can dig deeply for the truth. You consolidate information more quickly than ever. You understand the enormity of the issues that are ahead of us. And you can glide easily through a world where your phone is your second brain and where search engines consolidate facts in less than seconds. You can do all that because you leave here today educated and ready for a journey that includes lifelong learning. More importantly, you are all ready to dialogue, work in teams, and work from just about anywhere. You can drive action and mobilize work from any location using almost any device. You can work more productively and with greater clarity to solve the issues that face us all, which for many of us, we never had that. We never had what you all have today. You also go out into the world knowing that each of you has the capability to live well for probably 100 years. You can repurpose your life, one decade at a time, and you're ready to build communities and organizations with purpose, and you can invent lives that are fulfilling. Now, as you leave this university, you're also surrounded by a lot of complexity. You have a social media that 1 minute gives you a dancing raccoon, and the next minute tells you the earth is dying. It will vilify and make fun of just about anybody, especially leaders. It will tell you how to get rich by just giving $1 over to some influencer. And you face into a world with many, many divisions. Your parents and grandparents want to hold you back into the comfort of what they all knew. And we all worry that probably over 50% of you suffer from some sort of anxiety. So you enter into a tough context. But even with that background, you are more prepared than any of us ever were. You leave this institution knowing how to evaluate, how to analyze, and how to ask questions. You know how to think. You are going into a world where the menial jobs of adding up numbers in a column or counting cash in the back of a Safeway store are no longer there, and they're being replaced by cybersecurity jobs, jobs that require the use of AI, and the need for people like you to develop the policies and plans that will fix our healthcare systems, will transform our education systems, and will change how we all personally take accountability for our own health and our own learning. So I have this advice for all of you. First, take care of yourselves. Your bodies, your minds, and your souls are up for grabs. You're going to need them for another 80 years or so. Second, take care of one another. Build strong friendships and communities and give more than you take every single day. The friend sitting beside you or the friend that you met here at Mount Royal will be there when life is brilliant, and they'll also be there when life is tough. Invest in friendships and communities that will travel and share a life with you. And finally, do only good. As you step out these doors, each of you knows what good is, and if each and every one of you do good, you will help us build a much stronger and a better society. I personally thank each and every one of you for the many hours of study and for the actions you all took to get here today. I am proud of your accomplishments and proud that as you go forward, you'll represent the values of Mount Royal University and what it means to receive your degree here today. Congratulations and well done. Before conferring degrees to the graduates, like much university protocol, including the robes worn by the platform party, honorary degrees date back to the Middle Ages and are often accompanied by the Latin words honoris causa, which means for honorific reasons. They recognize an individual's outstanding achievement in the academic, private, or public sector. I would now like to invite Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Chad London, to the podium to present the candidate for the Honorary Doctor of Laws.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you to Elder McSeacom for opening today in such a meaningful and genuine way. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Board of Governors of Mount Royal University, on the recommendation of the General Faculty's Council, it is my sincere pleasure to present Mr. Roy Bearchief, the candidate for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. in recognition of the impact he has had on countless lives while strengthening communities around him. Mr. Roy Bearchief, Kapisi, Big Coyote, is a social worker, residential school survivor, Siksika Nation elder, Espum Ta helper, and former elder in residence here at Mount Royal University. He uses his own story of resilience and perseverance to help make a difference in the lives of others. Mr. Bearchief has played an instrumental role in developing and helping incorporate Indigenous ideas, concepts, and practices into MRU's curriculum. He has helped guide the university on its path to decolonization and reconciliation, and continues to lead indigenization on campus. Mr. Bearchief has shared his strengths as a compassionate leader and teacher with various communities, establishing him as an esteemed mentor. He has worked at Siksika Income Support, Siksika Children's Services, Siksika Health Services, and various hospitals and care facilities. He was elected twice into Siksika leadership as a member of Chief and Council in 1999 to 2001 and 2007 to 2010. And he has also served as the tribal manager for Siksika Nation from 2011 to 2013. In the wider community, Mr. Bearchief has consulted on matters such as social innovation, poverty reduction, age inclusion, and equitable health care. He has provided insight into applying Indigenous strategies at numerous organizations, including Vibrant Communities Calgary, Momentum, Bow Valley College, and Calgary Legal Guidance. In recognition of his service, Bearchief received the MRU Alumni Lifetime Distinguished Achievement Award in 2021 and the Queen Elizabeth II Platinum Jubilee Medal in 2022. And now, Madam Chancellor, on behalf of Mount Royal University's Board of Governors and on the recommendation of the General Faculty's Council, I request that you please bestow the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa on Mr. Roy Bearchief. Mr. Roy Bearchief, can you please join me at the front of the stage?
By the power vested in me by the Post-Secondary Learning Act of Alberta and as approved by the Mount Royal University Board of Governors, I present Mount Royal University's honorary degree recipient, Mr. Roy Bearchief, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. And now I'd like to invite Dr. Roy Bearchief to say a few words.
First of all, thank you for standing up for me. It tells me a lot. It tells me that I did something right, that I've made an impact on your lives. But before I proceed, I just want to let me catch my breath here. First of all, before I proceed talking, I want to talk from the heart. I told my friend, my relative, my cousin, my residential school survivor, Mexican, Clarence. I told him, Clarence, when we were standing out there, I told him, Clarence, is there something that I could share? He said, in the past, umakitapig sa sakoa niya, takpipoy, mini. Which means the elders say, I will talk with a berry, because the berry is very sacred. But that's another dimension that is in our world. But you know what, when we talk about decolonization, indigenization, those are some of the things we want to bring into your world. Because then we create that understanding about our world. But anyways, I'll say it again before I begin really talking. I want to acknowledge 3 people, but also the faculty within the health community and education department. But these 3 people. First one, Dr. Catherine McGowan, who was instrumental in bringing me on board as an elder in residence. Number 2, Yasmin Dean, who also was instrumental in bringing me into Child Studies and Social Work Department. Number 3, Stephen Price, who was also instrumental in bringing me into the wider health, community, and education department. For me, I owe a lot to these people, otherwise I won't be standing here. But you know what, I did a lot of work to be able to stand here. That's what all of you, when you go out there. Hey, tapsaksino aniki. When you go out there, when you start working. Because you know what, this institution did their part by their responsibility to teach each and every one of you in your respective disciplines. Now, graduation. You take that because that responsibility is now in your hands to go out and practice whatever discipline that you're in. Show them that you got the tools from the best university. Show them out there. Because you know what? 30 years ago and 2 months, I looked at my parchment. My parchment said April the 13th, 1994, when I graduated with a social work diploma from this institution. And you know what? I keep using those tools that were given to me way, way back. But I've added on to them. So 30 years ago, I graduated from when it was still a college, Mount Royal College back then. But you know what? Those parchments you are sitting there with. When I look at Siksika, and my friend Mexican will affirm it. Homo pistanis. The bandus. I look at your parchment as a bundle. To use that bundle, because that bundle is filled with a lot of things. Because it took a lot for you. In that parchment, there's a lot of things in there. You could also look at your parchment as your, what I often talk about, your sutsiman. I see a couple that are nodding. They know what I'm talking about the sutsiman. Sutsiman as the knowledge holder. When you go out and use all that knowledge that you picked up for 4 years, when you go out and look at your sutsiman as, what have I done over the years, over the 4 years, to go out there and practice. Practice child studies, practice social work, whatever discipline you're in. But also, let me quickly mention also, I can't leave the podium without mentioning Anitopisi, the spider web. When Tim talked about land acknowledgement, that Mount Royal sits on Blackfoot territory. But you know what, there's a layer in there, that's the Anitopisi, that's the spider web. So for you, that spider web here and graduating from here, you are an extension of the spider web. Because right now you're also a representative of Mount Royal. You're going to be practicing what Mount Royal within that spider web, the vibrations and everything that's associated with the spider web. But when I talked about the spider web, I talk about, hey, you know, of course there's bad vibrations. We have to deal with them. Child studies, social work, whatever. Health, whatever. But don't forget there's also good vibrations. Much like today, with your family out there, also feeling those good vibrations. Just like the Beach Boys song, Good Vibrations. You hear it. I can hear it in my ears. But you know what? You're true representatives of this institution, and also people from the past and hopefully people from the future. But for you to go out and really represent Mount Royal. And also when we did the human spider web last year, September 28th, 2023, we did the human spider web. It brought the community together. Faculty, students, even some friends on the outside. I had a couple of friends that participated with the making of the human spider web. And you know what I often say about the spider web? The spider web is saying, beat, come in, sit, join us. Because the Anitopisi, the spider web, is not saying, no, you can't come in, you belong over here. No, you can't come in, you belong over there. Anitopisi welcomes everybody. Much like Mount Royal welcomes everybody. You belong here. Everybody belongs here. Irregardless of who we are, we belong here. For me, coming back full circle, after I graduated, full circle, accumulating a lot of things, and along the way, a little bit of wisdom from others. So for you, when you go out there, you're going to pick up a lot of things, and I hope that you, at some point, also come back and be part of faculty, be part of future students learning. I know some of you will come back, I know that. But for me, coming back full circle, for me, it's about reciprocity. Mount Royal gave me the education. Mount Royal gave me the tools to go out and practice social work out there. And now I'm coming back. I'm coming back and I'm sharing. I'm sharing my knowledge around my culture through the language, bringing in concepts such as Anito Pisi, TP pole exercise, my mind went blank a bit, but that's part of old age. I speak for myself, okay. I don't want somebody telling me, speak for yourself. Maybe my friend, Mexican. There's one more thing before I end off, okay? All of us in here, we're all one. Ich kaneksu kuatsiu, which means we are all related. Leroy Little Bear said that in his article, Jagged Worldviews Colliding, when he said, if everything is animate, then everything has spirit and knowledge. If everything has spirit and knowledge, then all are like me. If all are like me, then all are my relations. Believe in that. We are all one. There's no difference amongst us. We are all one. If we can believe in that, and I'll tell you something, this world will be a better place. But it's some of your duties to go out and make changes out there. When we're talking about policies and legislations and all these different things, you know what? All of you, still young minds, new ideas. You're in a position to affect some changes out there. But don't forget where you got the tools from this institution. So from me, to end off, from the bottom of my heart, my heart, from the bottom of my heart, congratulations to all of you. And for myself, for this institution to bestow such an honor on me. Tonight I won't sleep at all. But thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Barachief, for both being here and for reminding us that we are all together in this. And now, it is my privilege to invite Dr. Tim Rowley, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium to officially present Mount Royal's University Spring 2024 graduates.
What a ceremony we're having today. Well, we're going to continue along. May I ask the graduands to please stand if you are able. Madam Chancellor, I now present to you these graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the degrees, diplomas, and certificates as outlined in the program, and request that you confer upon them their various and several degrees, diplomas, and certificates as approved by the General Faculties Council of Mount Royal University.
Under the authority vested in me by the Post-Secondary Learning Act of Alberta, and with the approval of the General Faculties Council of the Great University, I hereby confer the degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon the graduates who appear in today's program, whether they be present or absent. Please be seated.
So she's the one who makes it official. We will now present the graduates individually to the Chancellor by reading the names of those graduates who are present today. Some of you may not wish to shake hands. I encourage those of you who do not wish to shake hands to simply place your hand on your heart or nod, and we will do likewise. Some of the members of the platform party may do likewise. Mr. Jeff Crane will now read the names of the graduates in attendance.
Chancellor Don Farrell, President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Tim Rowley, Dean of the Faculty of Health, Community and Education Dr. Stephen Price will now come forward to acknowledge the graduates of the Faculty of Health, Community and Education as they receive their parchments. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Child Studies, Child and Youth Care Counselor, Catherine Anderson. Alisa Ashar. Sana Aslam. Sara Atiye. Amani Awad. Brittany, a young man. Madison Boutillier. Rika Charlton. Amuli Chim. Kilok Chung. Megan Constantini. Kirsten Drowski. Jess Eade. Haley Fowler. Madison Fraser. Sarah Friesen. Madison Hillman. Simran Kadola. Ima Khan. Molly McPhail. Annie Marsden. Jane Martinichayev. Khair Mohammed. Priscilla Nakobe. Reese Parisotto. Sarah Pauls. Kyra Plessel McAllister. Michaela Pollock. Elena Primrose. Taylor Ray. Callista Sawatsky. Sharnay Cedris. Janine Sleeman. Cameron Spring. Jolene Steenson. Katie Tosland. Lacey Wishart. Jeremy Willie. Catherine Woolley. Samara Zach. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Child Studies, Early Learning and Child Care. Alawiya Ahmed. Tanya Benoit. Megan Bolton. Elissa Crow. Annie Deek. Vishni Kang Duong. Lauren Frick. Elizabeth Gorgonio. Charu Grover. Emma Higman. Isabella Ifko. Hina Jett. Alice Casaba. Sadie Martinez. Riley McKnight. Kira Ng. Laika Peringit. Ellie Park. Allison Plettle. Crystal Santiago. Mahira Sutter. Hannah Tran. Melanie Weens. Natalie Zabik. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Health and Physical Education, Ecotourism, and Outdoor Leadership and Sport and Recreation Management. First, Foster Woodward. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Health and Physical Education, Athletic Therapy, Dariana Nina Agthaid Assalam. Arthur Bonaro. Adam Kingsmill. Nathaniel Lutzer. Hannah Mastel. Joaquin Nacionales. Brenna Pattenode. Heidi Peterson. Ava Russo. Emma Ryan. Nikki Simmons. Laurel Steffen. Claire Sutcliffe. Lauren Walker. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Health and Physical Education, Ecotourism, and Outdoor Leadership Honors. Sabrina Putman. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Health and Physical Education, Ecotourism, and Outdoor Leadership. Anna Rose Altamera. Devin Blind. Cassidy Kozolowski. Emma Marple. Natalie Tariff. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Health and Physical Education, Physical Literacy. Rahat Akbari. Ali Al-Shamari. Kennedy Assen. Christian Estrera. Fadi Atiye. Riley Barclay. Kyle Bateman. Emma Bain. Nadia Belanger. Anupa Bandari. Connor Blake. Ashley Broda. Amira Badwani. Aiden Campbell. Aaron Kay. Emily Chasen. Jared Herb Indiana Chubak. Samantha Coleman. Hannah Collin. Tyler Ecker. Summer El Khatib. Kyle Esquivel. Brielle Ferguson. Reese Fuchuk. Devin Flore. Kate Goche. Emma Giltu. Ryan Jingra. Madison Halling. Alexandra Hanley. Pinder Hare. Islam Hussein. Ala Ibrahim. Adam Inkpen. Emily Caldenhoven. Ume Amen Kazi. Kelsey Keith. Elaine Coons.
Yep, you got it. I believe in you.
Verneet Lakian. Justin Lau. Michaela Lanza. Jane Lockland. Ella Lawrence. Cade Lewis. Dylan McKernan. Sarah McKillican. Jenna Michaud. Sophia Mogrovejo. Jason Nguyen. Agostino Ungudike. Sukhvir Nijar. Blake Nguyen. Hannah Novak. Nolan Procession. Carl Familara Kinagoran. Owen Reel. Serena Rezavand. Wasim Safi. Peter Saeed. Laura Alejandra Santa. Nicholas Savage. Josie Schmidt. Garrett Sakia. Srijana Sharma. Rupinder Sidhu. Ikman Sohi. Kendra Stembridge. Emma Stillinger. Julia Summers. Bronwyn Tarrant. Vivian Ann Tran. Brianne Trotter. Assumpta Ui. Brooklyn Venn. Matthew Vidallo. Isabel Viachorek. Timothy Chuck Hong Yi. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Health and Physical Education, Sport and Recreation Management. Jean Marielle Capuno. Rachel Cassavant. Aiden Crow. Reed Folk. Mackenzie Golden. Ryan Canton. Nicole Larioza. Sierra Lizimer. Nick Maglio. Clifford Miyagi.
Tyler Powell.
Tyler Powell. Thomas Powley. Lucas Ranciere. Luigi Santos. Riley Varhog. Keeling Yakimchuk. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Social Work, Janelle Anders. Megan Baird. Novi Bayating. Kathleen Beat. Letta Baru. Kayla Bliley. Edith Carrier. Pamalpreet Dhaliwal. Katrina Carol Vilya Duldawal. Kylie Evans. Shanice Grandison. Nicole Hill. Caitlin Hogan. Mary Jane Chidinma Kanikwo. Samantha King. Cassidy Knotwood. Phoebe Koenig. Morgan Leckie.
Yep.
Megan Ma. Annette Nabuma. Jessica Newen. Hugo Nicholas Gaiten Pesa. Christine Santiago. Alyssa Smith. Riley Tan. Primrose Tizora. Jenna Winterholt. Douglas Watishin. Presenting the graduates of the Social Work Diploma, Sarah Bass. Leah Chan. Amelia Craig. Tashina Crowchild. Stephanie Davison. Carissa Stephanie Delorme. Bobby Joe Eagleplume. Chantel Etier. Michelle Hashimi. Brandy Littlebear. Kyla McAdam Hazel. Oluchi Onoha. Kendra Poynton. Chantel Rukima. Jessica Short. Brooke Tsema. Riley Tickles. Colby Watmow.
Please do. I don't want it to be awkward.
Presenting the graduates of the Post-Bachelors Certificate in Athletic Therapy. Selena Davis. Dawn Henley. Morgan Hides. Ashlyn Parsons. And Taylor Stapley. This concludes the graduates of the Faculty of Health, Community, and Education at Mount Royal University.
Well, congratulations to all our graduates one more time. I would now like to acknowledge a student who is the recipient of the 2024 Governor General's Medal. The Governor General's Medal was established in 1873, so just when I was a kid, and it is one of the most prestigious awards that can be awarded to a student at a Canadian educational institution for exceptional academic achievement. On behalf of Her Excellency, the Right Honourable Mary Simon, Governor General of Canada, Colby Watmo is this year's recipient of the Bronze Medal for achieving the highest academic standing of all graduates in a diploma program. Colby is graduating with a social work diploma and has a cumulative GPA of 4.0, and for those of you who don't speak GPA, that is very, 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 very good. Colby, will you come up?
It's now my pleasure to introduce someone who's very familiar with where you are right now today and the road ahead. They too went from being a student at Mount Royal University to a graduate, and now are one of our many alumni who've gone off to accomplish so much with the help of their education. Nicole Heavy-Shields, or Nadu Sagi, meaning Sun Woman, is from the Kainai Nation, which is part of the Blackfoot Confederacy. Nicole graduated from Mount Royal with a Bachelor of Education in 2020. She has been long recognized for her educational facilitation and Indigenous advocacy within Treaty 7, as demonstrated by receiving the City of Calgary Indigenous Youth Achievement Award in 2013. Nicole is a proud mother to Wynne, Lennox, and Penelope Heavy-Shields, and is a passionate teacher and mentor to MRU student teachers. Please join me in welcoming our alumni speaker, Nicole Heavy-Shields, to the stage to share a few words.
Oki ni tukoix, ni stuni daniko na dut saki, net dut dogena. My grandparents are Istadaki and Agohke de Biop, and my mother is Gagadut Saki. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Nicole Heavy-Shields, or Nadut Saki. In Blackfoot, that name was given to me by my late grandma, Ihkinechki Dr. Lena Russell. It means Sun Woman. I'm from Kainai, the Kainai Nation, which is a part of the Blackfoot Confederacy. Before I start, I'd just like to say, Xio Daxit Tigitu Miksakim, and another congratulations to Dr. Roy Bearchief. I feel like Gandalf after I feel honored to be addressing you in this educational institution, especially as an educator myself. I come from a family of teachers. I'm incredibly proud to be the granddaughter of Dr. Lena Russell Inkinechki, well, the late Inkinechki, who passed a couple months ago, who created the first Alberta Blackfoot curriculum. She built the foundation for preservation of the Blackfoot language and tradition, and is a symbol of how education can be used to heal, foster, empower, and to belong. I am also proud to be the doctor of a residential school survivor, Gagadut Saki, my mother, Sharon Heavy-Shields. And through this experience of education, I unfortunately have seen the power that education can do to cause harm. In all ways, education is powerful, And when done right, it can decolonize us, strengthen us, ignite compassion, and connect us, just as our elders have shared with us today. I feel so grateful for my educational experience at Mount Royal University. I went through university as a single mom with 3 beautiful children, and trust me, it was not easy. It was because of my professors, my elders, mentors at the Aniskum Center that would actually support me the most and guide me through this advantageous journey. It was because of them, the friendships that I made during my time here, that I believe I made it through. It was because of, in Blackfoot, we say, "Give 'em a beat, beat sin," kindness. The sense of belonging I felt here was so powerful that it was definitely really hard to leave. But I suppose I didn't really ever leave. And I want you to know that you don't have to either. I still come back as a Mount Royal University mentor teacher and remain extremely close to my professors, especially a dean and former classmates. Crossing the stage doesn't mean the end of your relationship with Mount Royal University, and it shouldn't mean the end of your relationship with education. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep teaching in your own way. And right now, I'd like you to take a moment to think how you felt on your first year, your first day. If you were anything like me, you may have felt a bit overwhelmed, and graduation probably felt so far away. But guess what? You made it. You carried your goal in your heart, and you carried yourself through. No matter what anyone says, it took courage, it took stamina, and it took a lot of self-growth. Be proud of yourselves. Celebrate yourselves, and celebrate every single person that helped you along your way, and keep them close to your heart. Congratulations, class of 2024. It is my honor and privilege to say, welcome to the Mount Royal University alumni community. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your experience today with our new graduates, Nicole. And Nicole didn't get to walk across the stage because of COVID, but apparently she did today, so congratulations. Elder McSeacom, who put an energy in the room at the beginning of our convocation this afternoon with his warrior call, which has really made this a very, very special ceremony here this afternoon, also gifted the university an honor song in 2018. The song recognizes Mount Royal as a place where Indigenous knowledge and perspectives are embraced. And we saw that today when all of you stood. And I could never be more proud of a group of students than I have been of you. The song recognizes Mount Royal as a place where Indigenous knowledge and perspectives are embraced. And graduates, today, this song honors you and your achievement. I would now like to ask that everyone, except for the graduates, please stand up as you are able for the honor song. Graduates, please stay seated because this song honors you. Please turn your attention to the Sorrel Riders Singers who will perform the song. Thank you, Sorrel Rider Singers and Elder McSeacom. It's truly an honor. Thank you. Let's give them another round. Please be seated. Before we end this ceremony, I would like to express sincere thanks to the mighty team that is in charge of the extensive planning and coordination that goes into preparing for Convocation here at MRU. Thank you to staff in the University Registrar, Marketing, Communications, and Alumni Relations offices, and the many other employees who support this important event. As graduates, you are now part of a vibrant, we're supposed to clap. Let's show them, really do it. As graduates, you are all now part of a vibrant group of more than 115,000 Mount Royal alumni who are doing amazing things around the world, as you saw today. I truly hope you will stay connected. You will always be a part of our community. Graduates, remain positive and steadfast as you take the degree you were granted today and as you move forward into the next season. Congratulations to all of you. Okay, guys, this is it. Let's show them. Congratulations. So that concludes the official convocation ceremony. But before you go, there is one small rite of passage left for you to do. I would now like to invite Dr. Stephen Price, Dean for the Faculty of Health, Community, and Education, to come to the podium and lead the time-honored tradition of the Tassel toss.
Thank you, Chancellor Farrell. I kindly request that the platform party and the graduates please rise. We have two assignments left, one for the grads and one for the family. The mortarboard, or graduation cap, is a time-honored symbol of convocation. Until you graduate, the tassel is worn on the right side. You will notice that those behind me on the platform are wearing the tassel of their mortarboards on the left. It is my distinct pleasure to congratulate you on your remarkable achievements and ask now that if you are wearing your mortarboard, that you now move your tassel from the right to the left. I now invite the many guests that we have with us today to please rise to celebrate the entire graduating class of 2024, and please remain standing to allow the platform party to disembark. This is it, the last time to cheer. Congratulations!